Hello, welcome back. Teh Tarik Hour. And this week, today's episode, we have a few things to talk about. Some things that are happening in Malaysia, and also something that we've noticed about Malaysia in itself. First thing first, I think we want to talk about is the Paralympic athlete issue right now.
It's a very hot topic. I think it's in town. It's very hot topic for our Malaysian. Is because this is we call it is we call it is we get a performance, then we get the rebate.
Means you get your reward lah.
Rewards. Yes.
But he never get. So what we're talking about is this Paralympic badminton athlete who won gold medal for Malaysia in 2024, right?
Yeah.
And then the Paralympic Committee of Malaysia promised 60K for you win gold medal, 30K for silver, 15 for bronze, something like that, right?
But we will recap back Malaysia's land because Malaysians is always very good in badmintons and all. I mean, from our history, we can from the Rashid cities.
Rashid Siddiq,
Rashid Siddiq. Sorry, wrong pronounced his name. Okay, from his era until now, you know how many we call it rewards reward from he gets that time the 19th the what you call it Thomas Cup from the Thomas Cup, and then to come to the Dato Lee Chong Wei, how many rewards these guys get the rewards.
So I mean, usually for this kind of performance, you will get the good reward lah, and it's not a small feat. You win gold medal, Paralympic back to back also, right?
But how comes come today's we already changed our governments, the Madani government, Madani governments, but the rewards seem like so little.
60K quite a lot lah.
But compare with last old times, the rewards not really.
How much was last time? You know?
I don't know, but you can see how come they are still damn rich, man?
Who is rich? Lee
Chong Wei, they are all lah.
But okay, so Lee Chong Wei is different.
But
because he got sponsorship, all these things. But generally, athletes in Malaysia won't be so lucky like Lee Chong Wei one, not me. A lot of athletes, specifically Paralympic athletes, they don't have much past their.
But I know
especially
it's for badmintons lah. Badmintons is because they are, I don't know these they get the reward is more higher and then it's more bigger portions.
Because got more sponsor, what? More sponsor easier to get to pay more lah. The problem now is, okay, let's come back to the Paralympic. I don't know why suddenly you need to talk all the badminton athlete, Lee Chong Wei, all these things.
But I know because the budget of 2025 they are mentioning is we have these very big numbers is 230 million ringgit.
For what?
For
athletes in general.
Athletes or generals
But where the money go is the question
And this is we can discuss is not really we lack of these transparencies or also is uneven support. We don't know because the money where they come from is not really very transparent. We go the rewards for the sportsman, and we doing the name of our Malaysians is not really transparent
It's quite interesting For you the focus is where the money go. And what the money where the money come from, all this thing, right? For me, it's more like, okay, this committee already said they want to pay 60K lah. Okay, at least he say he want to say, but then after that suddenly change because sponsor no more already, cannot pay anymore. This lack of communication also and a lack of responsibility shows the unprofessionalism of our supposed to be an official body Paralympic Committee of Malaysia is not a small group. It's a big group. So if you are such a big group, how you cannot fulfill your promises there? It's a bit. It shows like there's not much care and attention given to our athletes in Malaysia, regardless if they're Paralympic or not, or the athlete, the normal Olympics. Is that at the end of the day, you shouldn't differentiate which one is better, which one is not. It's the fact that they already worked so hard, they already got the gold medal. You should execute your promises there lah.
Of course, because our sport the people who are really the pay more the efforts and do a training, all that we need the support all the while from the countries. It's not easy for them to get a gold medal. Not so easy.
It's a difficult journey. The fact that again, this specific athlete we're talking about, the badminton Paralympic athlete, he won gold medal back to back. I think 60K to pay is quite deserving for him, and
I think not much money 60K for.
It's not much. I would say he should probably deserve more but for him to ask where is his 60K, which he was waiting for 1 year already, right? Still not yet received. So it shows like very lack of follow through from our people there in treating the athlete. Now, Ministry of Sports, what's her name? Hana Yo. Her group say that all the government promised payment already done. It's just that this committee, which is a bit separate from the government, is the one that's still not doing properly.
But already 1 year, we still can say is maybe a delay for the distributions. We don't know lah. Is that delay lah?
Delay 1 year
I don't know.
I tell you your salary delay 1 year, you accept No lah, okay your bonus delay 1 year, you accept
But this is a token, this is a reward. We don't know actually how they work with these rewards, because we lack of this transparency. We cannot see anything. So I mean, where's the money come from, and then the rewards? How come it's delayed?
For this one, the Paralympic one, they say it's sponsor Sponsor was supposed to pay, not the committee itself. Which okay, but then that means like when you make this promise, you should have confirmed already received the money from the sponsor, then only announce This one I think they announced without confirming from the sponsor, then become like this. It's again, you lack of professionalism there over there. And for athletes this money it's not just a bonus thing also. It's for them, it's also the money they need to survive.
That's true. They buy the nutritions and buy the equipments,
training,
all that.
You think it's cheap, is it?
They need the funds to running on their training.
And sometime past when they retire also not necessarily mean they will have support anymore after that.
Sure.
So it's important for them to get as much funds needed in order to achieve.
And some more, all the athletes, they carries our Malaysia's
the
name to overseas. Then we feel like we have to give some token,
or at least respect them in that way.
Yeah, one is respect.
But very funny, the committee guy say, "Wow, your badminton players shoot the committee. Now we want to ban you from performing or playing in future badminton tournaments." Like, this your response, This guy who how many years already become a trained athlete for the country, just because he say one thing already want to shoot him down like that one. It shows how quickly people can turn on the athlete.
But seriously, we know not really understanding the entire picture, is it So we are not bully the people who are contribute to the countries. We want to understand the entire pictures, and one more thing, we give more comment on it
I mean, okay we're not trying to say we want to bully the people, but there needs to be a clear
face and clearly and transparent.
And also, the reaction from the committee is not professional or very easily offended one. Why some athletes? If I complain to you as my boss, I say to you, Akit, you never give me my bonus. 1 year I wait already. Then your response to me, I fire you. Is that a fair thing? I'm not think fair. So as a badminton athlete, you work so hard, then you achieve the gold medal, and then you say, oh, you promised me 60K. Okay, I wait. I will reach the goal. And now I reached the goal already. When will you pay? 1 year after you say never pay. Then it's not considered fair for me to say you never pay me. I feel like we're quite scam. Then suddenly you say, oh, you say me scam. I block you from playing badminton forever. Like, this is how you treat athlete. Like your
Does our Dato' Lee Chong Wei voice up anything?
Of course
to protect.
He retired already, this brother.
No, because this all is their what you call it? We call it not say Machaya is what
same group
same next generations lah. His next generation for this all the badmintons ma.
Badmintons I don't want to say it. I think Lee Chong Wei already lepas tangan, like he already focused on his retirement already. He no need to worry this thing anymore. What? He already got the money, already got the Rosma case already. So need what anymore? He already said ma. But again, not all athletes as lucky as
Lee Chong Wei.
Lee Chong Wei because he not only is a good athlete,
Datuk Lee Chong Wei.
Datuk Lee Chong Wei, but he got good sponsorship. He know how to brand himself. Then for him it's good lah. But not all athletes like that, and we shouldn't. I don't know lah. This
Nicole David also.
Again, I think she has a good way of managing her brand and how to get the
Nicole
sponsorship.
David,
even though she never got any gold because squash, not really a Olympic sports, right? But she did perform well and she deserved the respect lah. But again, I don't know. For you, do you think it's not the reaction here?
I think it's really not fair for the academic lah. Of course, it's not fair lah. It means because it's not easy for them to get the rewards. Not easy to get the medal from some outside our countries. Then we are not getting any support by our country also. Actually, we have to really support our athletes. Overseas and even in locals or even in training, even the people's on ground in Malaysia, on ground
but
in
that's
training
the thing lah. We bring back to what you were saying about the
it's
amount
really
lah.
on sport lah. I mean,
we always talk big ma. We want to support our athletes, our the sports mentality here, but we make the big noise, we make the big building, we make the big dreams, but the people in the end still not getting paid.
I think
like you say, the 60K so little for an athlete who go gold ma.
Yeah, because I think because now the government is more selfish, it's more stingy compared with last time our government.
The pocket, the wallet very thin already, is it?
They are really the smart. We can call it the smart government. Is really smart to do the expenses. Last time the government okay lah. This one I go do a rewards. I think it's because last time we are not really very concerned about the rewards and then easily to get the rewards. And compared with current governments, even the small things not say the coins rewards like even the gift to the citizen like RON 95, they give very targeted to the peoples. It's like you RON 95 next time also you have to pump only citizen you can pump 95. This kind of very targeted.
But you have to understand where did that come from. What led us to being so stingy with the money? It's not simply just like that, Why we have that? Because we have a lot of debts, ma. Why we have a lot of debts? Because some fella decided he thought the money from the people is his own pocket money, spent billions, and now we need to pay back all these things. That's why we are in debt now. Okay, so
but seriously, come back to the case when this money have to spend, you have to spend. Have to give the rewards. You have to give the rewards. It's not saying because they are pay their efforts, they deserve to get it.
It's the priority there, no?
Yes.
Where is the priority? Okay, I understand the need to pay athletes also.
The athlete is deserve what?
Then the problem or the issue is where is all the other money coming and going? Is it to you subsidize all this petrol? Need money also what? So that money, is it affected the sports punya payout?
But actually, it's the same goes with like just the reasons lah. I find out as a reason is one's F1's competition in Singapore's.
Speaking about that, so that's gonna be our next topic. Talking about the Sepang F1, which is actually can correlate nicely to how Malaysia spend money.
Singapore's the Formula 1 Singapore Grand Prix. This one. Actually, it's the last time our Malaysians, Malaysians here in Sepang's F1 Sepang, we also doing the same things to organize the F1 formulas, these prix.
Okay, we'll come back to take a quick break. We'll talk about it. So we're talking about the Sepang F1. For me lah, I'm not a really F1 person lah. So I actually didn't know we're not doing F1 anymore.
Oh, okay. What you call that? So because since because the our government, the CEO of the F1 CEO said he has mentioned before, we are losing monies to organize losing money to work out of this F1 prix, this kind of event. So, and also at the last time also he also is a very regret to tell he don't want to organize the F1 because the F1 currently they are really making money in Singapore. Even they are making 2 billion Sing dollars for every event they generate the income to Singapore.
Okay, but I think there's multiple factors that make it different in terms of like Sepang, the F1 events between Singapore and Malaysia lah.
Yes.
For one thing, F1 in Singapore is a lot more happening. A lot more like there's performances, artists and all here. But in Malaysia, I think it's purely just the race lah. We do have performances, but I think not as big as Singapore.
Okay, because both the Malaysia and the Singapore one I also watched before the F1. But I feel like it's the same things. It's almost the same thing. It's because the people who love race, the car race and this Formula F1 Formula Ones. I think it's the entertainment side. Maybe we also because Malaysia here we have a richest resources compared with Singapore. Singapore is very small. Like the road is narrow, and then they only can do in the night time. It's very limited for the Singaporean to do the racing. But in Malaysia, we have a Sepang. It's a very
dedicated track lah.
Yes, a dedicated track for the people who are do the events. So, for our resources, we are almost
infrastructure lah.
Infrastructure. We are the winners. We are the winners.
But why is it that the sales decline leh? Why is it less people going to see F1?
Less people to see F1. I think because we are. I'm not sure because we are losing money. I'm not really promote our Malaysians
as a destination for F1 racing event, is it?
Yes.
But I feel like Malaysia F1 is quite big as it was back then.
Yes.
Is it like not enough local people go, or is it not enough international people come in? Like don't know lah. Because again I'm not too familiar with F1. I just know only surface level lah. I see you sometimes have, sometimes don't have. Okay lor. I don't really follow lah. But for you, I don't know. You see it, you understand it differently of what happened to F1 in Sepang. Right.
Okay, F1 in Sepang is a okay. I come back to because I'm more familiar. It's just a reason not say reason nah. The Singapore one is more memorized for me to attend the events. Because their run is in the night time, and some more is in the cities in the Marina Bay. So which means it's a very challenges for the racers to run. I mean, do the event, and some more in the night time.
So it's more what happening.
It's more like happening things in Singapore. So it's doing like some night show things. So you will feel like it's more exciting.
But I thought actually not Malaysia circuit will be better, because you can do whole day ma.
Yes, you can do the nighttime or daytime, or you can do maybe it was more happening is you can play some like there's some music festivals together and all that
going on like that.
Yeah, we are more places and more the time we not have
more opportunities
or
there.
More opportunities.
So why did it turn to become a losing money promotion and to that extent, like how much did we need to make in order to make money there? Because you say Singapore 2 billion
Yes, 2 billion. So how come Malaysia cannot cook it up? Maybe we can earn 2 billion ringgit. Malaysia also more than enough that.
Yeah, so why couldn't we reach that money? Did something happen there, or
I'm sure it's got something happen. Maybe it's not really transparent. Maybe it's on the organizers and issues. I don't know. This I don't know.
Even until F1 we got corruption issues.
Not say corruption, maybe it's not proper managed well and this and that lah.
But then okay, so here's the question: do you think F1 can come back to Malaysia?
Uh,
Actually, right now the Sepang circuit do for what? Now is mainly what?
they're doing a GP, the GP, the
Grand Prix,
motorsport.
Grand
Yes,
Prix,
GP. So GP also make money, but it's not kind of a high money compared with the F1 formulas lah.
How is GP can maintain but F1 cannot on? Is it the cost of F1 like sponsoring or hosting a F1 is
I
a
think
lot more
F1
cost,
the formula the requirement is more higher than the GPs. Because the F1 formula, F1 actually is more the highest standard for the car
I mean, it is
racing.
international
Internationals, yeah.
event lah. So there is higher level, but again, I think our facilities is also world class already, ma. Not to say what, I think we are comparable to Singapore in terms of like facility lah.
For facility, because we have because the time if go for the Singapore's the F1 racing is different because they have a limit time to organize because only the night time, because the daytime the Marina Bay the sites they are
all need to use as like normal lah.
Yes, as a normal. It's like you in KLCC that kind of area. There is a normal day
isn't that make our place more better? That's why I see we have a lot of advantages, but in the end we still not making the money. So either it's mismanagement or we are just not promoting enough, or the event is not as popular as we think in Malaysia.
Yes.
So we bring back to the question of like, do you think F1 can come back to Malaysia?
Because it's very higher costs. We are in a lining up because the CEO is already they want to approach Malaysia to become
to apply back. Is it
apply back? Yes,
the license.
But the license we are still lining up, and because the cost to want to what you call it reapply, the cost is more expensive.
Do you think if we come back with the F1, people will be more happy? I don't know if there's any still movement for people really
if let's say
F1,
the F1 come back to Malaysia, if we are ready, have a more freedom for the people who are do these events. The restriction maybe is like okay, it's some kind of like a concerts. We not allows the some artists from overseas come.
You know if we do like we cannot get like Lady Gaga like this
Lady Gaga this
cannot
kind of
come
level cannot come to Malaysia for performance. Then F1. Maybe they have a certain regulation is block the F1 who are coming to Malaysia. We don't know. Because we actually this is not transparent, man. This is why I just very curious. How come the F1 don't want doing in Malaysia for this events? Because Malaysia's the circle is quite famous, in
the world of the driving like F1. Yes, Sepang is a very well known circuit lah. But again, it's like you said, it's not making money there. So either it's people are not interested in the races, or is the event itself not happening enough for people to invest that much money. Because I can understand going to F1 not cheap I would assume cheap. Right.
But there's one always because a sponsor ticket.
But I did consider because one time I see the F1 in Singapore got the performance of a band. I wanted to go, and I considered should I just go Singapore one just to see the music performance.
I think it's they are doing the F1 is more riches. All the what you call it their programs, even the Hot Wheels you can see a lot of Hot Wheels, the toys car, everything.
I mean that's the thing.
There are a lot of things that will be happening in the town.
There should be a lot happening because for me as a not really an F1 person, there are events there that I want to go. Not related to F1. I want to see the music performance or maybe enjoy the event or something like that. But in Malaysia one, again, I don't know how much of that is attractive to people here, because as far as I know, F1 in Malaysia is just purely F1, like the racing people, like only racing people go lah. Because I know friends who enjoy F1 and they just purely just to watch the F1 there lah.
Okay, I don't know lah, because one more thing is like in Singapore you see the racers they all got the F1 girls hold you see they're wearing a model is more sexy they are wearing. Wow, this also is one of the part.
The car girl.
Maybe some of the men because of this they come to
a lot of photographers
the photographer only shoot the model.
But I think Malaysia also got
Got
quite. I remember last time quite.
Malaysia got last time, yeah.
But now not so much. I think
You saw before or not Malaysia's one?
you go
The
to
F1.
No, I never been before.
I had got last time I got a free ticket, but it's just very far from the. It's very far because my seats is very far from the track
track
lah. So I only can listen only the voice, the sound of the. So I saw.
Boom.
I cannot see anything, only see on the screen and then all that. Actually, it's not really enjoying the shows, but you can enjoy some things like, okay, I enjoy the Hot Wheels, the cars, and the small
Atmosphere there lah.
atmospheres and the people there, and you can see the lang lawyer, the girls. This actually we are enjoying the atmospheres. I don't know lah.
It is an event lah, like a party like that.
Like the
right?
parties, yes.
But again, I don't know how much that towards the end of the F1 in Malaysia. How much, or is it still there, or is it now less, smaller, just purely focus on the race? And because of that, not many people buy anymore. I can see there is still fans here in Malaysia. I can see there's still F1 fans but I think they prefer going Singapore rather than in Malaysia. Is it? Maybe I'm wrong lah. Maybe there is the demand for F1. I just feel like
I have no idea nowadays. I have no idea. If let's say for some people, it's more like. In Singapore, because in the cities, they're more focused. After they see the shows, see the events, they can go for shopping or anything. But because in we are Sepang,
there's nothing to do after, right?
Maybe this is the disadvantage.
Again, that makes it like F1 in Malaysia is like in Sepang is just purely for people who really want to watch the race one. Die Kao, they want to really watch because they are fanatic of the race ma. People want to event, enjoy the atmosphere. Maybe they think, too far, hard to parking, everything expensive. Like
but for the racers, for the racer F1, they of course they want to pick the very good track.
But I think if like that also, it's the cost of Malaysia to pay for the F1 to come here also. Right? It's not cheap. To host a F1 event in Malaysia.
Yeah, one thing is not cheap, but this also attract the people, internationals, people who are come to Malaysia.
You can. The thing is, we cannot confirm or promise that will happen. What not necessarily
but
mean.
F1 actually is a quite big the events in the world.
It is, but again, we lost money the past few F1s. Then,
but we need to invest. Even we are invest much money. On what you call it at the whole track, the entire the track, everything, the stadium
already there.
Yes, it really invest what.
I mean I don't know because to me it's like I don't see Malaysia spending that much money, especially in our current economic situation. I don't see it coming anytime soon.
Because we have to manage well for the events. It's not say just we have this good track for people attract the racers to come, and then we have the manage the entire event. It's not just for the racers and also for the people who are come to watch the event.
Well, it remains to be seen whether or not.
But this
F1
all is
will come
sport.
back.
Actually, this a whole month we are talking on the sport. Even F1 is a sport, and then the badmintons. We are
sports is an issue. Sport issue. We have a lot of issue on sports. But what do you guys think? Will Should F1 come back to Malaysia? Would you be willing to make it all the way to Sepang just to watch car zoom fly like that? Let us know in the comments below whether or not F1 should come back, or about the way Malaysia treats its athlete. As always, if you enjoy our content, please share, like subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And if you want to reach out to us, Teh Tarik Hour at gmail.com. Until then, we will see you guys on the next episode. Ciao.